Let's put the musicians first. Lee Metzger and Blake Shelton on bringing authenticity to the music business with The Road. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. The newest music reality show, The Road, is not what viewers expect from this genre. The Road is taking a step further by bringing a fresh perspective to the music reality show scene. Executive producer of the show, Lee Metzger, is known for his successful music reality show, The Voice. He candidly points out in his previous show, The Voice, that he essentially did not make somebody's musical career. So now he wants to highlight musicians, not celebrities, for his upcoming music competition. He stated, as reported by The Wrap on October 26, 2025, "We had a lot of success as a TV show on The Voice, Blake and I and everyone else involved, but we didn't really build careers for a lot of those musicians. The real thing here was, let's put the musicians first and put the celebrity second." He further explained that he wanted musicians to come and play original music. Lee remarked, "It felt like the way to do that was to let these musicians come on and sing original music every week." The Road highlights the real and hard life of a touring artist. The show reunites judges Blake Shelton and Lee Metzger after The Voice. Metzger asserts that The Road would be unlike any other show on television today. Blake Shelton and Lee, along with executive producer Taylor Sheridan, who is credited with the drama series Yellowstone, came together to give an insight into the life of a touring artist. The show does not want to create celebrities that come and go, but rather musicians and their careers. Blake, Metzger, and Sheridan picked 12 artists who are pursuing music and working in bars across the United States. These emerging artists would have the opportunity to perform as an opening act for singer Keith Urban on his tour across the South, introducing the audience to new and fresh sounds. Metzger shared that people don't buy tickets to hear someone perform someone else's songs. He wanted to recreate the real music business. He said, as reported by The Wrap, "Nobody buys a ticket to go and see somebody sing other people's songs. We wanted to get as close as we could to emulate the real music business and what it really takes to make it, especially now when record sales are how you make your money. Artists now bring money by touring." Blake and Lee were not very interested in artists who could be made famous by a viral video. Some of the participants who are competing in the show are musicians with experience under their belts. A requirement was imposed on the participants on The Road to prepare a batch of original songs. In the first episode, every artist performed their original song for the audience, who were waiting for country singer Keith Urban. In every upcoming episode, the contestants will each perform an original song and a cover for the live audience. Lee also emphasized that they sought individuals who had been involved in this field for a considerable period. He shared, "We wanted to find people who've been doing this for years, who've played honky-tonks and clubs and toured. This is not a fluke. It's a life decision for them." In each episode, the audience will witness the real-time reactions of the crowd, as well as those of Shelton and Urban. The audience then votes on the artist who voted for them, and Keith and Blake would then decide, share their feedback, and send a contestant home. This allows musicians to experience the real stage, setting them up for future success. The winner will take home $250,000, a recording contract, and a chance to perform at the Stagecoach Country Music Festival next April. Blake Shelton has spent more than 2 decades at the heart of country music, watching the industry evolve through countless shifts in sound, style, and storytelling. Now, alongside acclaimed producer and showrunner Lee Metzger, he's taking a bold new step with The Road, a television series that's redefining what it means to discover and nurture true musical talent. The duo's shared mission is simple yet powerful: bring authenticity back to the forefront of the music business and put the musicians first. In an industry that often prioritizes marketability and social media over artistry, The Road is a return to the roots of what makes music connect: honesty, heart, and human stories. Metzger, known for his work on hit reality series that blend entertainment with genuine emotion, saw an opportunity to create something deeper when collaborating with Shelton. Together, they envisioned a show that would celebrate real musicianship instead of polished perfection. The idea was never to make another cookie-cutter competition, Shelton explained. It's about finding people who live and breathe music. Who've played in bars, on porches, at fairs, people who've been out there grinding for years and just need a shot. Unlike traditional talent shows that revolve around flashy sets, big lights, and viral moments, The Road is built around real-world experiences. Contestants travel across America performing in small towns, iconic venues, and roadside bars, places that have long been the lifeblood of country music. Each stop along the way reveals not only the contestants' musical growth, but also the personal stories that fuel their songs. Metzger says that approach was essential to grounding the show in authenticity. We wanted to show where country music really lives, he said. It's not just on big stages in Nashville. It's in the people, the highways, and the stories that connect them. Shelton, who spent over a decade as a coach on The Voice, admits that while he loved that experience, The Road offered something he'd been missing. On The Voice, we were helping singers find themselves in a short window, he said. But with The Road, we're literally out there living it with them. You see these artists perform night after night, in different towns, to different crowds. You see who they are when the cameras aren't rolling, when it's just them and their guitar. That, according to Shelton, is where true artistry is born. Metzger echoed that sentiment, saying the show's production style mirrors the rhythm of touring life. We're not just creating performances, we're documenting journeys, he said. Every mile, every late-night diner stop, every small-town crowd becomes part of the story. It's a music show, but it's also a documentary about what it takes to survive as an artist. For Shelton, who built his career from those same grassroots beginnings, the format felt deeply personal. I came up playing the same kinds of places these contestants are playing, he said. It reminds me of what it's all about, the love of the craft, not the fame. Authenticity, both men agree, is what's missing from much of today's music television. Shelton said the industry has become too focused on quick success and social media moments rather than the emotional depth that once defined country music. It's easy to get lost in the noise, he said. We wanted The Road to cut through that, to remind people that music is about connection, not competition. Metzger added that the show's unscripted nature allows those connections to happen organically. We don't tell contestants what to say or how to feel, he said. If they're happy, if they're struggling, if they're breaking down before a show, it's all real. That's what makes it powerful. Part of what makes The Road unique is its mentorship structure. Rather than acting as judges, Shelton and fellow coach Keith Urban serve as guides, helping artists refine their sound and navigate the unpredictable realities of life as a musician. Shelton says the mentorship element was designed to be personal, not performative. We're not there to hand out scores or tear people down, he explained. We're there to listen, to advise, and to share what we've learned from our own careers. Urban's involvement adds another layer of depth to the show's philosophy. Known for his emotional performances and refined artistry, Urban complements Shelton's humor and straightforward honesty. Metzger said their chemistry on screen creates a balance that keeps The Road dynamic yet grounded. Keith brings this introspective, creative energy, he said. Blake brings the real-world grit and humor. Together, they represent the full spectrum of what country music stands for. Behind the scenes, both Shelton and Metzger have pushed for a production environment that prioritizes the musician's well-being. Contestants are given time to rest, reflect, and write between performances, something rarely seen in fast-paced reality TV formats. Metzger says that slower pace is key to fostering genuine artistry. Great music doesn't happen under pressure. It happens in moments of reflection, he explained. We wanted to give artists the space to be vulnerable, to write from the heart, to grow in real time. Shelton also emphasized that the road isn't about chasing perfection. We're not looking for the best voice. We're looking for the truest voice, he said. Sometimes the cracks, the rough edges, that's where the soul lives. That philosophy has resonated with audiences who are hungry for something real. Early previews and behind